Good morning everyone. So today we are going to discuss about chapter number periodic classification of elements. So before going to start our discussion, we have to know about general terms like what is classification, why we do classification of elements. So what is classification? It is the tendency or ability to separate the different elements on the basis of their similarities. For example, if we take a basket full of apples and grapes, then we have to identify the similarities between apple and similarities between different grapes, and we have to collect the apple and grapes and sort out into different categories. So as we from the basket we pick the apples and put it into another basket and grapes into another. In similar way, different scientists have find out the different elements and they classify the elements on the basis of their similarities. So till now we have known about what is classification. It is the ability to classify the elements on the basis of their similarity, to distribute the elements into specific groups or into specific periods on the basis of their similarities. And now we have to know about why do we do classification of elements. So why there is need for classification of elements? We do classification of elements so that there are a lot of number of elements which were discovered by different scientists. Approximately 118 elements are there which are discovered till now by different scientists. So the study of these much of elements is not possible. So that the study becomes easy and there is no difficulty in studying the different elements. We need to classify the elements. So there is need to classify them. So now we are going to study about the periodic classification of elements. So what is periodic classification of elements? What is periodic classification of elements? Periodic classification of elements is given by different scientists. The first one is Duvernier law of traits, second one is Newland's law of octaves, and third one is periodic table. And up to now the fourth one comes and is modern periodic table. The first one is Duvernier law of traits. The Duvernier is the name of a scientist based on which the name of this triads had come into existence. So what he did, he classified the elements on the basis of increasing order of their atomic masses into a set of three elements, which he said it is a triad. That we can say that a triad is a combination of three elements which are put in the order of their increasing atomic masses. So the first triad is lithium, sodium and potassium. The second one triad which is discovered by Duvernier is the calcium, strontium, barium, and third one is the chlorine, bromine and iodine. Now what Duvernier said? He says that when we arrange elements in the order of increasing atomic masses, these small dots show the size of the atoms. This is the size of lithium, which is smaller as compared to the size of sodium, which is smaller as compared to the size of potassium. So when we arrange different elements in order of their atomic masses, then what happens? That the arithmetic mean of atomic mass of the first element in the triad and the third element, when we calculate the arithmetic mean of them, the calculated value which comes out to be is equals to the atomic mass of the central atom in the triad. For example, the atomic mass of lithium is 7, the atomic mass of potassium is 39. When we calculate the arithmetic mean of both of them, that is 7 plus 39 divided by 2, it comes out to be 23 on solving. So which is exactly the atomic mass of sodium. So here from this we can conclude that Duvernier, on arranging the elements in order of their increasing atomic masses, the central element has the same atomic mass which is calculated as arithmetic mean of the first and the third element. So Duvernier said that at that time only 9 elements exist. That is 9 elements are present till that. He classified elements into 3 triads. So only 3 triads are classified according to him. And Duvernier came into existence. The classification of Duvernier came into existence of 18 29. And we know that a lot of elements are present in atmosphere till now, which are discovered in the periodic table. So the Duvernier failed to discover the other elements. So there comes a new law which is called as Newland's law of octaves. Which, according to Newlands, there are total of 56 elements which he discovered till that. He said that when we arrange elements on the basis of their increasing atomic masses, this small dot shows the atomic, that is size of particular element. Example, this is the element of atomic size of hydrogen, and this is the size of lithium atom, this is the size of beryllium. From this we conclude that on going from this in this direction, the size of, that is mass of element, is increasing. So Newland said that when we arrange elements in the order of increasing atomic masses, then every eighth element which falls have the similar properties as compared to that of the first element. As this is shown some of the elements discovered by Newlands, which is hydrogen, lithium, beryllium, boron, carbon, nitrogen, oxygen, fluorine, sodium, magnesium, aluminium, silicon, phosphorus, sulfur, chlorine, potassium and calcium. So first element is hydrogen. When we calculate, when we find, we arrange the elements into, he arrange the elements into increasing order of their atomic masses. So when he arrange the elements, every eighth element is have the similar properties to that of the first element. So when we take hydrogen as the first element and we count the atoms preceding them elements, then fluorine comes as the eighth element, which is having the similar properties as that of hydrogen. Similarly, if we take lithium as the first element, then proceeding on counting the different elements, sodium is the eighth element, which is having the similar properties as that of the lithium. So he explained it as, we conclude from this that Newland calculated, or he arranged the different elements on the basis of their increasing atomic masses, and he said that every eighth element following the atomic masses have the similar properties to that of the first element placed to it. And there are some of the limitations of this law as well. What is the limitation of Newland's law of octaves? That he said that similarity of atoms occur up to only calcium, that he discovered only 56 elements. After that he is unable to discover new elements till that. And second one, this drawback of Newland's law of octave is that dissimilar elements are placed in same slots. So from here what we conclude, that we see this is the arrangement of elements according to Newland's law of octaves. When we see that in this is a particular one slot. What is the drawback? That in a single slot different elements are placed which are not having the similar properties. As we know that, we see from here that cobalt and nickel are, these are metals, and fluorine and chlorine are non-metals. So they are placed, both are in one slot. So they are not having the similar properties, but still they are arranged in the single slot. So this is the drawback of Newland law of octaves. And third one is similar elements present in different slots. As we see that dissimilar elements placed in single slot. Similarly, he arranged similar elements with having the different properties in the similar slot. So due to these drawbacks, next law came into existence, which is discovered by Mendeleev, which is known as Mendeleev's periodic table. So he calculated, up to that he discovered 63 elements till existence. And what he says that the properties of elements are periodic function of their atomic masses. So from this we conclude that he also arranged the elements on the basis of atomic masses. He has taken different cards like this. He had taken different cards. He write the name of the element on different cards of different elements. Like this is a single card. He write the name of first element. Here he write the atomic mass of that element. And on the bottom of this card he writes the properties of the element which is having the similar properties to that or some properties which match to that atom. Similarly, he arranged different cards and put them close together. The elements having the same properties are stored into single row. So on the basis of that, he discovered a periodic table. So what he did when he placed the elements according to their atomic masses, similarity in atomic masses, what happened? The element A and F having the similar properties, have same atomic masses. B and G are having the similar masses. So from here we conclude that in nature there are different number of elements which are discovered till now, but by these scientists Duvernier, Newland law of octaves and Mendeleev periodic table. Till now only 63 to 70 elements were discovered, but as we know that we study till now there are 118 elements are present. So after this a new periodic table came into existence which is known as modern periodic table, which we will study in next class. So thank you so much.